The toughest baptism by fire. And yes, a golden chance missed. If you want to look at the first test in this way, Shubman Gill's captaincy, it is a missed opportunity. You had a golden chance to win a first test in England after 39 years, but you missed it. 371 runs. Now for the last 3 years, the only 2 times that have not been able to defend 350 plus has come against England. And if you look at the recent run that England have had in England, you will understand that yes, it's not getting easier. Shubman Gill came for the presentation, and the first major question, where did you lose the test match? Gill highlighted 2 particular points. Dropped catches, lower order didn't contribute enough. Simple 2 factors. 2 catastrophic collapses of 13 for 72 and the rest of the players contributing over centuries in that sense. This is where you lost the game. Now, as far as the batting collapse. Now, the batting collapse was addressed. After the first batting collapse, they said, okay, we have to ensure that it doesn't happen again. But why did it happen the second time? Shubman Gill mentioned, it happened so quickly. One of those things that we have to rectify. A collapse is very, very psychological because it happens so quickly, you cannot have time to process it. Now remember, whenever India have done well in the Sena countries, be it the 2018-19 series in Australia, be it 2021 in England, your lower order bailed you out. The likes of Shardul Thakur and everybody, they just hung in, they grit themselves out, but then in the last 2-3 years, it's just floundered. On those dropped catches, Jaiswal dropped 4. Pant also dropped 1. Rahul, you can say, okay, he was late to pick up one of the dismissals that was there. But on those dropped catches, Jaiswal and on the others, Gill mentioned, got a young team, still a learning one, and hopefully we'll be able to improve. Now it is just a hope that they will improve. You cannot vouch for the guarantee. When Mohammad Siraj said that I only believe in Jassi Bhai, he had a very dark underlining theme to it. Don't trust in us. Don't believe in us. It's only Bumrah. And June 29th was proof of that. So, hopefully we will improve. That is the thing that Shubman Gill is stressing upon. Now, there was a plan that India had, but it just didn't work out. The plan was, we're going to get 430 and declare. That was the plan. But last 6 wickets scored 20-25 runs. In bracket I've mentioned because he didn't mention 20-25. It's actually 31 runs. That botched the entire plan up. Now 430, remember, they would have not have given England that much time to chase. In the quest to chase, they would have floundered. So, the plan was 430 and declare, didn't happen. Jasprit Bumrah, Gambhir has said only 3 games he will play in this entire series. On Bumrah, he's saying more game by game, good break after test. So there is an indication he will play the second test at Birmingham. But will he play Lords? That is another thing. After Lords, then will he play Old Trafford and then he'll play Oval? Which are the 3 tests he'll play? 2 more tests which he'll play. All up in grabs. Now on the bowling, what stopped you from taking wickets? Gill mentioned, hard to stop them once ball gets old. Opening stand took the game away from us. When the ball got soft, runs couldn't come. And that is why when you look at, that is the old adage, right, in England, not here. Gill mentioned when the ball got soft, they scored runs freely. Now, either he didn't get his captaincy tactics right, or he didn't have the right fielders, and he was not helped by the dropped catches. And the opening stand, when you look at between Duckett and Crawley, that really ensured that India were behind the game. If only those catches were taken, if only. But then you lost the first test again. Now you're staring at a very long series in which if you go 2-0 down, it's done for you. You're not coming back in such a spectacular way after that. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.